My name is Wilson Oswald. I'm the Director of Franchise Beverage Strategy for our franchise, the largest franchise of Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
My name is Winfred van Workum. I'm the Director of Food and Beverage at the Ritz-Carlton in South Beach.
I'm David Mocha. I'm the Beverage Director for the Fontainebleau.
I think the great thing about Tastevin is that it's a very easy implementation. We basically provided a wine list, and within a day we had everything up and running, which some of the other systems I've seen was a much more complicated implication.
In the process of trying to decide between switching from a beverage list of a big wine list and separate cocktail list to moving to a digital format was something I was very interested in early on. We looked at a lot of other programs, and what we really wanted to do is provide a guest experience. At Ruth's Chris, we want to add value wherever we can that complements our internationally acclaimed food.
As technology changes and hardware and things of that nature change as well as when you're using an older platform, you see a lot of difficulties and challenges in the way it was set up, and I think Tastevin program really addressed a lot of them and also moved forward onto a new platform that was a little more usable. First and foremost, Tastevin's great because it has a very similar usability to all the Apple products. When your guests have it in front of them, it's just natural for them to use it in the same way that they use their own products at home. So when they're using Tastevin in the restaurants, it's very easy for them to navigate through and find what they're looking for.
Which is very important for us at the Ritz-Carlton. We want to make sure that in anything we do, we reflect luxury. We feel that the Tastevin was a beautiful design. The software, the look, really reflects a luxury experience to our guest. And it really matched our image for the restaurant and for the Ritz-Carlton brand.
Tastevin has so many great features. One of my personal favorite is the inventory management piece. Essentially, we're able to remove items on real time when they're sold out. You're no longer sitting at a table and want to order a wine and see a wine on a wine list, and the server comes back to you and says, "Oh, we're out." So that no longer happens. Another favorite feature of mine is the pictures that it comes with, the information, and really the in-depth guest experience people get to touch and feel.
So some of the features that Tastevin provides that I wasn't able to find before are on the unit itself. You're able to broadcast video. You're able to add however much amount of information you'd like to the wine detail pages. It's very detail-oriented. It's very specific, but you can also dial it back to make it very unique to the restaurant as well. It just provides a lot of information to the guests that can help with their knowledge as well as their preferences.
They like that information. It seems like our guests, they want to know as much as possible about the wines nowadays. And to have a wine list like this, it's a really nice help.
Understanding the browse history of guests is really, I think, paramount to having this. Other than it being a cool tech gadget feature, it really can let you know a piece of information that you could never attain before. So we can actually see what guests looked at compared to what they purchased, and it just gives us a whole different idea of what the competitors are to each product in their class and how we can better manage products that we purchase.
Guests are intrigued by the iPad. The restaurant does a good amount of dinner business, but sometimes we had a hard time with our wine sales. It seemed people were interested in wines by the glass. And being in South Beach, sometimes it's about a cocktail experience, and we really wanted to push wine sales. And it seemed about immediately when we start giving a guest the iPad wine list, you want to look at it. You're going to click it, you're going to swipe it, you're going to kind of start browsing. And I think it just puts people into the mood of purchasing bottle sales. So we've kind of seen a nice switch from cocktail sales and wines by the glass sales to much more bottled sales. And I think it also really focuses the server on it. I think it's an easy way for the server to really kind of talk about a bottle because people are browsing and they go into the iPad.
Some of our older clientele, they love being able to finally see a list in a dining room, to be able to read it and see it perfectly. Guests really don't need to be instructed how to use it. Once it gets on the table, we have a process in which we instruct guests and sort of walk them through. But before you even walk to the table, sometimes they're already flying through the list, looking at their own selections, and really enjoying it and enjoying the sense of discovery.